Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Friday, November the 15th. The year's 2024. Let's talk trading. Weekly wrap up. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. And we are halfway through the month of November, trading days wise. So I just want to remind you, always have your risk management in place. Never lose more than you're willing to lose on any single trade. Oh, well, since it popped up, brain management. Let's not fall into any of these brain management foibles. And always remember that pain does not come from the market. It comes from your reaction to the market. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at the weekly chart. And we are 272 pips, well, now 273, below that weekly open. If you look left, you see this is a possible bounce point, and the next one is down in this area. All the gaps have filled. Now, did you know that we have gone below the yearly open? You can see here we broke out of the monthly opening range on Monday. We broke out of the weekly opening range on Tuesday, and we got into that yearly opening range here on Tuesday. We tried to break out on Wednesday, but we're staying in here. And we're in the launch pad area right now, which is a place where I like to go long, but we'll have to wait, or we could take our chances. It looks like the price is kind of hovering here, so we'll see what happens. And once again, we are now below the yearly open. At the yearly open was up at 27.12. And notice we are actually in the inside bar, that monthly inside bar from 10 months ago. Let's just pop this on a monthly chart so you can see where we're at right here. We're also in that weekly inside bar from 33 weeks ago. And we broke out of that daily inside bar 5 days ago. And it's all she wrote. $63 pips on the day. It looks like these yen pairs are definitely the ones to be trading if you're looking for range movement. Euro's actually beating the pound in range. This, once again, when you look at these numbers, you can see how the market's really changing. And it's just something that you should observe as traders, just so you know what's going on, not only from what your eyes tell you, but from also what the numbers tell you. And once again, we're in this lower wick zone. Looks like a place where we could bounce. Broke out of the previous hour's low right there. In fact, right there, that's that 40. So, see if we can get back into the launch pad. So, it's time for the red rats to look for a feast. Bambino Flex said to be short We hit the pivot, and near the pivot we were supposed to be short. And that looks like that trade paid off. Price near S1 long. Well, we've gotten within about 10 pips of that S1. So, and we've got yesterday's low down here at 26.29. We've taken out that daily pivot. We missed the weekly. So we've got 4 missed weekly pivots this year. And we have no missed monthly pivots. So looking back at the week, this is interesting. I don't think these pivots are going to get hit. I could be wrong. We still have, 6 weeks left to trade this year. So pretty much anything can happen. We're in the lower wick zone of the previous day's candle. As you can see right here, once again looking left on this H1 chart, this could be a bounce point or it could be a break point. Whoops, what the heck just happened there? So 295 pips on the week. The weekly range looks like it might increase here. Let's bring this weekly chart in. Once again, this looks like a possible bounce. If it breaks, then you look for a reversal in this area. Okay, we did not break out of the previous week's high, but 205 pips to the low. Breaking out of the previous week's low. High minus close 293. Close minus open right now is 2, as we're bouncing off of that low. For you weekly open crossover traders, 14 to the north, high minus open, and 281 and counting to the south, open minus low. And just looking at the price action chart here, see we put in a daily low right at the previous day's low, looks like. And look for a bounce, possibly breaking through. Let's see. That low at 33.8 be a long trigger on the way back up. Especially if this candle closes above that. Lowest open here, our lowest high at 26.32.9, call it 26.33. And where was the last? We had a highest low right here. You can see price came up, hit it, and reversed. Looking at price, it's just waffling right here. Just popped in a new low, another 3 ball. And another one. See if we can get a reversal off of this level. Oh, and the other day I got a little excited there and I talked right through the end of the video. I had to laugh at myself on that one. So I need to keep track here. Okay, looking at the squiggly, you can see that we've had lower closes and we're still below the indicator 2, or in this case the EMA 5 line. Okay, there's that long trigger I called. See if you can pick up a pip or two. Remember, you're going the opposite way. So for the month of October now, we have 546 pips, but we haven't moved the range for the year. I can just show you that really quick if you're just tuning in. We have not moved the range for the year, accumulated range. But what's going to be really interesting to look at here is the close minus open percentage. You're now down a nice amount. Wow, we're at 38. I think I called that. Was that long trigger again? 33. So there you go. A nice little trade to be had there. See if this thing will launch, hitting the launch pad. Let's see, does it go above, stay above 40? Let's see what happens here. It just pushed a slight bit higher. It's waffling. I'll have to see what happens. Like it might be moving on up. Let's see, where was I? Back here. Okay, so once again, we are now down. Once again, there's a nice 5% return on the year. There was an opportunity to take profit. So let's look at that ATR percentage. We're at 108. So we've had a lot of movement in November. And the month isn't over, so could be real interesting what happens. Trade reminder. This should kind of be obvious to the reader. Oh wow, we went right back down to that 32 level, 33 level. Now, let me just switch back to that for a second. So what happened was, you see we shot out of that area. Price created this imbalance here. So it came up, came right back down. So right here, this would be a nice re-entry for a couple of pips if you were quick enough. Or maybe even possibly more. But you'll see this pattern where it'll go through that lowest high, shoot up, give you anywhere from 2 to 5 pips maybe. Then it seems to want to come back down in this area and fill this imbalance, which is the low of this candle versus the high. You can see if you take out that middle candle, there's a nice little gap there. And that's what you want to look for a re-entry. So right now that re-entry was worth about 5 pips. And you're going against all this red, so that's why you don't want to be greedy on those type of trades. Let's see, quickly back here, price turning down, seller strong control on the month, seller strong control on the week, and on the day, seller strong control. That tells me something. So fellow traders, hope you learned something. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. And I'm going to wish you a fun and safe weekend. And always remember, never forget, it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So go out there and drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.